From Farmers Branch City Hall, hello everyone and welcome to Council Countdown, where if you'll give us just a few minutes, we'll bring you a rundown of everything you need to know for the next City Council meeting agenda. I'm Katie Evans with this Council Countdown for the upcoming City Council meeting of Tuesday, April 18th, 2017. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study sessions, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. Consent items are those issues that can be considered with action taken that may not need individual discussion during the meeting. There are 4 items on the April 18th consent agenda. Item I-1 is to consider approving the minutes of the regular City Council meeting on April 4th. Item I-2 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3435, amending the Code of Ordinances, Chapter 22, Buildings and Building Regulations, Article 4, Electrical Standards, amending Section 22-122, relating to the local amendments to Articles 230.71, 310.15, and 680.25 of the 2014 edition of the National Electrical Code. In December of 2016, the City Council adopted Ordinance number 3411 to move from the 2002 National Electric Code to the 2014 National Electric Code. Since that time, the North Central Texas Council of Governments Subcommittee has reviewed and made recommendations for the regional amendments to the 2017 edition of the National Electric Code. The committee has made some clarifications to some prior recommendations regarding multifamily wiring methods. Rather than waiting to incorporate these amendments into the 2017 National Electric Code, this ordinance will amend the 2014 National Electric Code currently in place. City Administration recommends adopting ordinance number 3435. Item I-3 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3441, amending the Code of Ordinance, Chapter 22, Buildings and Building Regulations, Article 3, Construction Standards, amending Section 2287, relating to the local amendment to Section 3001 of the 2015 edition of the International Building Code. Council adopted Ordinance 3406 in December of 2016 to move to the current 2015 International Building Code. In the 2015 IBC, there are provisions regulating elevators, of which includes where elevators are required. It was requested by the fire department to add a local amendment requiring elevators to be installed in apartments, hotels, and/or motels with 3 stories. The base code requires elevators be installed in the scenarios mentioned above when there are 4 floors. It has been decided that this amendment is not a fire or life safety issue and it should be removed. City Administration recommends adopting ordinance number 3441. And item I-4 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-059, authorizing the execution of a practice operation agreement with Community Clinics LLC. City Administration has negotiated an agreement with Community Clinics to provide primary care medical services at an agreed cost to employees and dependents enrolled in the city's group medical insurance plan at a clinic to be constructed on land located on property presently described as Lot 4, Block A, the Shops at Branch Crossing. The 5,000 square foot building will have 2 tenants, including a family practice group, as well as Baylor Institute for Rehabilitation. City employees will receive same-day appointments for a $49 clinic fee. In order to control healthcare costs and provide a service to employees, the savings from partnering with a provider will offset the city annual payments. The operating agreement provides the financial structure and services of the partnership. The 2 healthcare practices will be open to the public and also provide healthcare services for the community. The operating agreement will be a condition of closing for Lot 4, Block A, the Shops at Branch Crossing. Commencement of construction can begin after site plan approvals and land sale. City Administration recommends adopting resolution number 2017-059. And that was it for the consent agenda. Here are some other regular session items before the Council at this upcoming meeting. Item J1 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3437 for a specific use permit for vehicle-related service uses located at 11419 Ferrell Drive. Item J2 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3438 to amend an existing specific use permit for a 1.5 acre site located at 13700 Stemmons Freeway. Item J3 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance 3439 to amend an existing specific use permit for indoor commercial amusement use located at 2435 Squire, Suites 600, 700, and 800. Item J4 is to conduct a public hearing and consider approval of resolution number 2017-056, approving a detailed site plan for a multifamily community, the Brickyard Phase 2, on a 12.477 acre tract located along Senlac Road. Item K1 is to receive an update from Julie Hunt, Assistant Regional Manager of Operations, regarding Trinity River Authority meters. Item K2 is to receive an update on a transitional housing project to be located near Farmers Branch. Item K3 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3440, amending the city's 2016 through 17 fiscal year operating budget, amending the capital improvements program budget, and directing city expenditures to be made in accordance with the budget as amended. Item K4 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-057, authorizing execution of a residential demolition rebuild program incentive agreement for the owner of property located at 2726 Mount View. And item K5 is to consider approving resolution number 2017-053 for a detailed site plan for a senior housing development, The Gatherings, on a 4.78 acre tract located at 1735 Wittington Place. The Council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the April 18th agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV, that is Spectrum Channel 16 in Farmers Branch, AT&T UVerse Channel 99 throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is 6 p.m., 7 days a week. In the meantime, the April 18th meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Tuesday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. And until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Katie Evans, and you are watching Council Countdown on FBTV. We'll see you next time.